welcome back everybody, and if you look up the words passionate, intense, and crazy competitive in the challenge dictionary, you would see a picture of none other than Laurel Stucky. That's right, this week's challenge brief history lesson is on Laurel, and she made her MTV challenge debut on season 19, Fresh Meat 2, where she was picked and paired up with Kenny Santucci, who at that time was a seasoned vet. He was a decorated vet who ran 5 finals at that time and was a 3-time challenge champion. The only other challenger on that season with more accolades was Laurel Taylor, who was a 4-time challenge champion, and he picked Cara Maria. Now, this was a tale of 2 teams, as Cara Maria and Laurel were out episode 1, and Kenny and Laurel made it through thick and thin. There was some stiff competition in this season. They saw an elimination as early as episode 2, but they beat the odds, they destroyed their opponents, and they made it all the way to the finals and got 2nd place. For a rookie season, 2nd place is really good. But Laurel, hungry for more, was casted on season 20 of the challenge called Cutthroat, where she was picked by team captain Siobhan to be on the gray team. And let me tell you, the gray team was really good that season. They had Abram as the team captain. He was leading everybody, but individually, there was some major beef happening as Cara Maria was seeing a lot of favoritism coming to her by Abram, a lot of protection, and Laurel was not having it. She wanted Cara to earn her stripes, and she was pissed that Abram was showing her that much attention. But regardless of what beef was happening in Cutthroat, the gray team made it all the way to the finals. Laurel made it to her 2nd finals in a row, but the gray team was unable to win that season. And on to the next one, which was season 21 of the challenge called Rivals, where Laurel was paired up with, you guessed it, Cara Maria, and they had some major beef. They had some major problems early on. However, they grew to like each other. They grew into a friendship. They were able to work well together. And in a team setting or in a partner setting, it's always good to know that somebody has your back, that your partner has your back. And we saw that in Rivals 1, where Cara Maria was getting ganged up on the house. She was getting bullied hard. I mean, Wes was pouring a 2-liter of soda all over her head. She came to Laurel, she cried, she confided in her partner, and Laurel came out for blood. She was going around the house, she was yelling at people, she was looking to cut some heads off, and she cut the head off of Paula. Oh boy, she went after Paula. It was bad. It was really bad. But the moral of the story is Cara and Laurel worked well as a team in Rivals. They made it all the way to the finals. Laurel's 3rd in her 3rd season. However, she made it to 2nd place yet again. She could not win. It wasn't until she was able to shed off the partners, she was able to be her own person in free agents. It was a tough season for her as she won 4 daily challenges, but she saw 4 eliminations. She won them all. She made it to the finals, and she won her first challenge season ever. No thanks to Zach. She was a challenge champion. Finally, her 4th season, she was able to be crowned a challenge champion. And after winning free agent, she took a 3-season hiatus, but came back as part of the twist in Invasion of the Champs season 29, as she came in midway through the season with other challenge champions like Johnny Bananas, like Cara Maria, like Laurel Taylor. And she made it almost to the finals. She almost made it to another finals, her 5th finals in 5 seasons. However, she had to go into an elimination right before the finals against Camilla. And Camilla was coming in as a major underdog in the not so fast elimination. However, Laurel was just, her head was not in it. Her head was not in it. At that time, she was going through an on-again, off-again relationship in the house with fellow castmate Nicole, and she just looked exacerbated. She looked exacerbated in that elimination. She just could not figure out these knots that Camilla did, and she lost. And coming into that elimination, she was undefeated. Going into the not so fast Invasion of the Champs elimination, she was 9-0. She always made it to a final. She never was eliminated in an elimination. And let me tell you right now, Camilla going into that not so fast elimination was a major underdog. At that time, Laurel was undefeated, and she even had a hand in sending Camilla home on numerous occasions, especially in Cutthroat and Rivals. And Camilla was coming in, she knew how Laurel's record was, but she still got the job done. She sent the elimination queen out the door for the first time ever. There's a first time for everything, and Laurel tasted defeat. And we didn't see her for another 4 seasons, 2 years, as she took another hiatus until we saw her back on this season of the challenge, season 34, War of the Worlds 2, where things couldn't be better for Laurel in the season this early. Her team was 3-0 in daily challenges. She was never in any harm of going into an elimination. She was on 2 tribunals out of the first 3, and she was part of a major blindside, as she was the one that thought of putting Wes in and then voting him in early into the elimination, blindsiding not only him but her whole US team, and he was sent home so early in this season. And we saw her this past episode be put into an elimination, and she lost to Ninja Natalie in an elimination. Granted, it was by a technicality, but she was put into the situation of having to be in elimination, and that's where her brief history lesson ends. But what do you think about Laura? Let me know that in the comment section below. Were you happy to see her on this season, and do you want to see her in more seasons? Let me know that too. And do you think her move to make a power move by getting Wes out early was ultimately what set forth her downfall in this season? Let me know that too in the comment section below. And while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be back really soon with more videos, with more reality TV show videos. We got Below Deck Mediterranean review and recap on Tuesday. We have Going in Blind with my pal Gmo on Wednesday nights. The challenge review and recap on Thursday nights. And join me next week for another challenge brief history lesson. But until then, peace.